Let's go. We see that hype outside. Right from now.
Guys, Golden here, and welcome back to another Fortnite mobile update video. Guys, it has been over 70 days since the Epic Games versus Apple trial, and we still don't know who won. This is really getting annoying for iOS players, but today we got some news that gives us an understanding on when we could be expecting to hear a winner for the free Fortnite trial. Elon Musk also sided with Epic in a statement he made earlier this week. And I know it sounds crazy, but I'll be covering that in today's video. So make sure you guys watch it till the very cut that out. So make sure you guys watch until the very end to make sure you guys get all the news. Now, before we get right on into the news, first of all, guys, I want to quickly apologize for not uploading for 2 whole weeks. Guys, I simply did not have much content to make. I mean, guys, we had like a few news topics here and there, but overall there was not enough content to make a whole video until now, obviously. But I am back now. But either way, you guys know I don't want to waste you guys' time, so sit back, relax, and enjoy the mobile news. Oh my god, that felt good to say that again. All right, so heading right on into the video, let's talk about what Elon Musk said about Fortnite Mobile. Now, it feels really weird talking about Elon Musk and Fortnite Mobile in the same sentence, since Elon Musk is the CEO of Tesla, so we shouldn't really have anything to do with Fortnite Mobile unless he was thinking about adding it to the Tesla store. But on Twitter, Elon has always been known to share his opinion and belief about different subjects. That is, of course, when he's not tweeting about Dogecoin, but he decided to actually share his opinion on the Epic versus Apple lawsuit. Elon Musk started off by saying Apple App Store fees are a de facto global tax on the internet. Epic is right. And to say it in English, he basically said Apple's 30% fee, which they're taking from the developers and customers, is unacceptable. And if this doesn't sound like him siding with Epic, he ended it off by saying Epic is right, which 100% shows that he is siding with Fortnite and believes that what they're fighting for is a good cause. Now, although Elon's saying this technically can't affect the lawsuit because it legally can't, to hear a CEO of one of the largest companies in the world siding with Epic Games on this lawsuit, it really is awesome to see. And who knows, maybe Elon Musk will go in the courtroom representing Epic sometime in the future. Something I noticed about this tweet is it was getting a lot of support, and for Elon to sort of expose the unfair system Apple has, this is for sure helping gain a lot more public support with Epic, which can help a lot in situations like this because it puts a lot of pressure on Apple to maybe make changes, which would likely result in Fortnite returning to iOS devices. Now, this wasn't the only tweet Elon Musk made about this situation, and he actually replied to someone clarifying that he does still support Apple products, but he believes they are obviously overcharging with the App Store, and he explained how the 30% fees for doing almost no work is unreasonable. And he finished this tweet off by saying Epic wouldn't bother processing their own payments if the App Store fees were fair. So at this point, Elon was basically explaining a point that Epic actually brought up in the trial, and that point is that Apple is charging an excessive percentage from developers while doing little work. Like, they're not innovating as much, they're overall not doing enough work to be able to take 30% from the developers, at least in Elon Musk's opinion. And he also said that Epic would not have had to add their direct payment system in Fortnite Mobile if Apple simply had fair fees. So everyone's saying like, oh, it was Epic's fault. Overall, Elon Musk is saying that although yes, it is technically their fault, Epic would not have had to break their terms of service to get changed if Apple was a fair company with their commission. But Mr. Musk was not done there. He continued bashing Apple, saying, quote unquote, normally competitive pressure would force Apple to lower fees, but Apple and Android have a monopoly on phones. When interface familiarity is taken into account, it's basically a monopoly. And he finished his final statement on the topic off by saying the effective 30% tax Apple charges is hidden from customers, otherwise there would be an outcry. Now with this reply, Elon was basically saying that if Apple wasn't a monopoly, there would be competitive pressure which would require Apple to change their large commission. However, he's explaining how Apple and Android both have a monopoly over their devices, which stops competition, if that kind of makes sense. Now guys, again, this is exactly what Epic said in the trial. If you guys watched the trial videos, you probably remember this. Epic literally said almost these exact words. So again, Elon is really showing his support for what Epic's doing, and although again, this probably won't have an impact on the trial or on this US lawsuit, it still shows that there are other massive and very smart people out there who believe that Epic is in the right in this situation, and we just gotta hope the judge feels the same, because we all want Fortnite back on iOS, even Elon Musk. But anyways, heading on into the next topic, let's talk about the winner getting announced. Now, for those who need a little bit of recap, Epic and Apple finally went to court on May 3rd for their trial and finished on May 24th. Now, throughout this trial, let's just say a lot went down, but unfortunately, over 2 months later, we still don't know who won. I mean, guys, every single day the winner isn't announced. It's another day without us knowing if Fortnite Mobile is ever going to be returning or not, because if you guys didn't know, once the winner gets announced, the judge is most likely either going to require Apple to bring Fortnite back on iOS, or if Epic won, the game would almost guaranteed return. But either way, we want to know if Fortnite Mobile is going to be returning, and we want a winner to know if we can hopefully get our game back. And today we finally got some more communication in terms of when we could be expecting to hear a winner in this lawsuit. So a little bit ago, F&M Competitive tweeted out explaining how the decision will not be announced any Monday to Thursday from 8:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. or any Friday at 8:30 a.m. to 10 a.m. Keep in mind, all these times are in Pacific Standard Time. Now, before I talk about the next part of this tweet, what this basically means is the decision on who wins the Fortnite versus Apple lawsuit will not be released any of the times I just read out. So basically, for example, on Monday to Thursday, the winner will not be released anytime between 8:30 a.m. and 1:30 p.m. I'm not really too sure why this is the case, but either way, that just gives us a little more of an understanding as to what time we can expect to hear a winner. Now, the next set of information is a little more interesting, and F&M Competitive also confirmed that the judge will be quote-unquote unavailable August 16th and August 18th to August 23rd. When I first read this, I immediately assumed that this meant that the judge wouldn't be giving a verdict on these days, but these days were not listed as vacation days, which is usually what would be listed if the judge wasn't going to be doing judge things on these days. So my guess is the judge is most likely going to be using these days to finish up a bunch of trial verdicts, because as she said in May, she still has hundreds of other trials to deal with. So Fortnite versus Apple is not her only lawsuit that she has to deal with. But I think this is for sure some really good news, since it seems like the judge is going to be taking a break from listening to more and more court trials, and is likely going to be taking these days August 16th to August 23rd to finish up most of her previous lawsuit winners, and maybe even the Epic versus Apple lawsuit winner, which would be really good news for the mobile community. Now, of course, this isn't a guarantee, but it's really our best guess as to when we could be expecting to hear a winner, and I'd be really surprised if the winner for the lawsuit is not out by the end of this month, because the judge originally said it would likely take a few weeks, which obviously was not the case, but hopefully it's out by the end of this month, because we all just want mobile back. Now, the judge originally said during the trial that she would try her best to get a winner out before August 13th, but later, if you guys didn't know, she explained how this was a joke, because that's the day Fortnite was banned from iOS. Again, guys, I didn't crack a smile, but now it's really not looking so much like a joke, since August 13th is less than 10 days away. But yeah, if I were to give an estimate for when we can expect to hear a winner for this lawsuit, I would have to say between August 16th and August 23rd, since that's really the only info we got for when the judge is taking some time to most likely work on some trials. This is not confirmed, of course, but I guess only time will tell. But unfortunately, it's been almost an entire summer without Fortnite Mobile, which is really disappointing, because I wanted to play some mobile this summer. But anyways, guys, unfortunately, that's all the news we have to talk about in today's video. I'm super sorry we only had a few topics to talk about today, but this was really all the news for the past 2 weeks. It's just been super dry on content lately. But of course, I will keep providing updates whenever we do get them for all of you guys. But I was just really hoping we'd have a little bit more content. Hope you guys still went on to enjoy today's video. But anyway, anyways, before I say goodbye for hopefully not another 2 weeks again, if you guys are new to my channel and want all of the Fortnite mobile news and want to know when Fortnite Mobile does end up returning, make sure you guys all go down below and subscribe with those post notifications on, and also drop a like if you want a better upload schedule. But either way, this has been golden. Do with this information as you will, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.